is the will. So they read in the book of the law of God distinctly.
They read in the book of the law of God distinctively. What is that? Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Deuteronomy, Numbers. That's the law of God. To Israel.
It went to
Israel. It went to Israel.
Levites.
It went to Israel. All of Israel.
Levites are not a part of Israel. They're set aside.
The Levites aren't Israelites.
The Levites are set aside. They're a priesthood.
I'm not an Israelite. Well, you're not an Israelite.
Wow.
You out, man.
Talk to me. I open the page, they talk to me. Come on now, bro, walk for me. Urban Gorilla, that sauce on me. How was I pay the cost on me? He the boss man, he got up on that cross for me. He the boss man, he got up on that cross for me. He the boss man, he got up on that cross. I open the page, they talk to me. Come on now, bro, walk for me. Urban Gorilla, that sauce on me. How was I pay the cost on me? He the boss man, he got up on that cross.
I want to hear what your question was.
My question is, we fulfill the prophecy today.
Which one? Which one specifically?
When the world of the heathen will be given over to the children of God. Are we there?
You're talking about as far as like the promise that was made to Abraham, as far as like your people. You got it? Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this book of Genesis, chapter 15, verse 13 says, "And he said unto Abram, Know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in the land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years."
That's the one you're talking about?
That's part of it.
14, "And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge, and afterward they shall come out with great substance."
So is that what you're talking about?
That's part of it. So my question to that is that Abraham's seed would number the sands, right? So all of them ain't black.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So then you go to Noah, and then it splits again, right?
I mean, that's before.
Okay, so
Noah
splits again, right?
No. Noah's before Abraham.
So Abraham, and then he got his seed after that. That's the covenant, right? After Noah. So Noah doesn't. That don't.
No. I mean, no. I'm saying like Abraham is a descendant of Noah.
I understand that. I'm saying there's the covenant with Noah still exists.
You're talking about as far as like the rainbow?
Yeah.
Yes. We see the rainbow. That's what it's for.
Rainbow mean he ain't gonna kill us again.
That's with water. With water.
Right. But he ain't gonna kill his chosen at all.
No, he made that with everybody.
Huh?
He made that covenant with everybody.
So I'm talking about he ain't gonna kill his chosen at all.
What do you mean?
His elect, right?
You mean?
It's a part of no aid.
It's part of what? It's like predicated on what?
I'm sorry.
I mean, you're saying he's not going to kill his chosen.
I'm not trying to debate. I'm
trying to understand what you mean.
Okay, so I'm saying my question is the 400-year prophecy.
Yes.
Are we there?
That already happened.
So it's not going to happen again?
No. That already happened.
How are we going to come out of our oppression if it's not going to happen again?
Well, as far as that prophecy, right? I'll show you why that's happening. Really.
Genesis 15.
Give me Acts 7. It says it in Acts 7 in the beginning.
Genesis 15, verse, let's just go to 14. "And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge." And
read the verse above.
Verse 13, "And he said unto Abram, Know of a surety that thy seed which shall be a stranger in the land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge."
Now I'm gonna show you why this doesn't really apply to us, because if you look at that, if you actually like Google and do research about the transatlantic slave trade, you can see it started before 1619. It really ramped up around there, but it started.
I absolutely agree with everything you're saying, but my question is directed to this time period.
No, I know, because that applies to what you're talking about. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up. It started before that. So, because people like to say, "Oh, we came over here in 1619," and try to say add 400 years, and then say "Oh, now that's being fulfilled."
That's popular.
But yeah, it's popular. But the thing about that is, we came here before that, like 1400s, going 1400s.
This is our land.
Yeah, that's
God gave it to us.
Well, honestly, according to Deuteronomy, where we set the sole of our feet is our land.
Absolutely.
But as far as 400 years, we've been here longer than 400 years. So it says, after that 400 years, that nation who put them in captivity is going to be judged. So if we've been past 400 years and the white people have not been judged, what does that mean? That
you don't believe they've been judged?
No, because his judgment is going to be an utter destruction like how it happened in Egypt.
But his judgment will be unto those that don't follow him. So that's not
specific.
Niggas too.
Nah, it's not like, okay, hold on. We complain. Let's bring it back. This judgment it's talking about is like the type of judgment that you saw that happening. Like it's really talking about Egypt. That's honestly what it's talking about.
So you don't think Egypt is America?
I think it's the new Egypt, but I don't think it's the Egypt. I don't think what this is talking about in Genesis is talking about anything outside of Egypt specifically. Because it's even said that in Acts. If you actually read it like how we just read before, it literally says after these 400 years, I'm going to judge this nation, and that judgment is like utter destruction. And then on top of that, at that same time, we were supposed to come out with great substance. Now, if we've been here longer than 400 years and this nation is still standing and we still don't have any substance, that's not a fulfillment of it. So now when you see that being actually fulfilled is in Egypt, when we came out with great substance, when that nation was utterly destroyed, and we had cattle, and we took of their clothing, we took of their gold, their wealth, all of that. That's how you see that actually being fulfilled.
So my other question was, how do we come out of oppression if it's not going to happen? When's the 400-year prophecy of his people rejoicing?
It's not about a 400-year prophecy. There's other prophecies that talk about us.
It's about the covenant.
Well, no. Hold on. There's other prophecies. It's not like it doesn't have to be a 400-year prophecy. There's also other prophecies that talk about us being saved out of here. Us being saved out of Babylon.
You think we're gonna go somewhere?
Yes, we're gonna carry into our land.
You don't think you're in your land?
No. As far as with sovereignty and autonomy, no, this isn't our land. Because I can't.
It was Ham's land, right? It was Ham's land. And then he said he's going to give us Ham's land.
Watch this. Give me Ezekiel. There's a question. Are you there?
I know, I read it already.
Ezekiel 37 and verse start 21.
6 and 7. Everything else just going to detail about the time.
This is Ezekiel 37:21. And say unto them, thus saith the Lord God, behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen.
We're going to take us from among the heathen. We're among the heathen right now. Babylon the great mixing pot. We're all nations here.
It's called bifurcation. That's bifurcation. That's called separation. That don't mean that you got to take somebody nowhere. That means y'all going to separate.
No, that's not what that means. Watch this.
And I say unto them, thus saith the Lord, and say unto them, thus saith the Lord God, behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen where they be gone.
Yeah, where they be gone outside of the land.
And will gather them on
every side and put them where?
And bring them into their own land.
So that's actual taking them. That's not separating the party from us. Literally, the Lord taking us from here and bringing us into our own land. Yeah, please get that.
It says in verse 22, and I will make them one nation, and in the land upon the mountains of Israel, one king shall be king to them all, and they shall be no more two nations, neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms anymore at all.
So that's us being reconciled as a nation, like when's that
supposed to happen?
That's supposed to happen when we read Revelation chapter 7. What you got?
Like how you guys think of the 400-year prophecy, you basically asking like how salvation going to happen this time?
Yeah, how are we going to get there? We ain't there already. Because the whole reason, my point
you think we already saved?
Absolutely. And now, excuse me. Let me explain so you know what I'm saying to you. You understand Hebrews 2nd chapter, right? You understand that there is a higher order than the Levitical order, right?
The higher order than the Levitical order?
Yes, the order of Melchizedek. Correct.
It pre-existed Levitical.
It still exists. It still exists right now. Yeah. So when people start, our people recognize that, then they will come out of that. All the prophecies will be fulfilled of that. Right?
So let's say all of us acknowledge right now, all Israelites just acknowledge the.
It's not about acknowledgement.
Okay,
it's about living.
Okay, let's say we all live it, right? Then are we going to get brought up out of this place and brought into our land, or we going to be here?
I believe that this is our land, so I'm going to speak from my perspective.
So what did that say?
I can't speak for yours.
Wait, what did Ezekiel say?
I heard what you said in Ezekiel.
No. What did Ezekiel?
I heard what didn't say it. I read it before too, brother. There's no dispute here. I'm just trying to add to the information. Obviously, you're not aware of what I'm saying.
No, okay, well, check this out. Give me Isaiah 6. Right. Because this...
Are you going to Hebrews, the 2nd chapter?
We can. Hold on, guys. Because we got to understand something. As far as our own land, is our land that was promised to Abraham, that gets delivered to his seed, the Israelites. That land is the land of Canaan. This land is not America. And
where's the land of Canaan?
The land of Canaan is over there, the Fertile Crescent, from the Nile to the Euphrates. Like
so that's the history that we accepted.
That's what the Lord said from the Nile to the Euphrates.
I understand what he's saying, but I'm saying the knowledge that you got about that land, it ain't matching up to that.
Yes, it is. Because it says he promised from the Nile to the Euphrates. That's the land we're supposed to have. That's what it says in Genesis chapter 15.
So are those same rivers over here too?
No.
So they call something different, right? But they got the same geological structure.
No.
They do.
No.
Wow. Absolutely.
Can you explain that?
I'm saying, what we talking about over there,
yes.
We ain't got nothing to do with that. We over here. This where we at. This where he brought us to deliver us. That's where we over here because we were disobedient, right?
So wait. You said we're over here because we were disobedient. What was we at before this?
I'm saying we was all over the land. The whole earth is our turf. What you mean?
No, you said we're over here because we were disobedient.
So what was slavery because you was disobedient?
So we was already here.
Absolutely. So the earth is our turf.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so we was all over this earth. Can I finish my point?
Where you believe Babylon is?
Right here. Huh?
You believe Babylon is?
I believe Babylon is
Do you believe Babylon is
system of America.
No, it's a physical land.
Iran?
You believe? No, wait. You believe it is. You don't believe it's Iran.
I don't believe Babylon is a land. I believe Babylon is a system.
Okay. Okay, wait, hold on. You said this is Babylon, right?
I said Babylon is a system.
It's a system? Okay.
Okay, Con, this is the book of Micah 4:10. Break this down, King. Be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail. For now thou shalt go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field, and thou shalt go even to Babylon.
So Babylon is a place, it's not a system. It's not a system.
There thou shalt be delivered.
So it should be what?
I'm not disputing that it's not a place. I'm saying it's a system of Babylonian system that we dealing with. That's the thing.
Wait, so are we in Babylon?
We in the system, absolutely.
No, I mean, are we in the place Babylon?
No, we are dealing with the Babylonian system.
So where is this Babylon then?
While we're being saved.
Where is this Babylon that it's talking about right there?
Wherever it's at, over there in the east, I guess, right?
Read again. No, read again.
No, hold on, excuse me. Before we get to clowning, let's be serious.
I'm not clowning. I was just going away from what you said. Go ahead.
Micah 4:10. Be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Babylon, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail. For now shalt thou go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field, and thou shalt go even to Babylon.
Even to Babylon. So when did we go there?
I'm saying we went. Listen, I understand the history of our captivity.
No, that's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, like, when did we go to this Babylon?
In captivity.
Where?
From Jerusalem.
Where's Jerusalem at?
Jerusalem is wherever we are.
What about where it says, goes to where the Lord says his name? Where does the Lord set his name at?
I'm sorry, what you said?
I'm asking, where does the Lord set his name at? Because you're talking about Jerusalem.
It says his name is our physical being. We are the existence of the essence of the Father.
But the Lord actually sets it as a place. So.
Yeah, wherever we are.
This is Deuteronomy 12:14. But in the place, in the place which the Lord shall choose in one of thy tribes,
when he chooses,
there thou shalt offer.
No, the place. Not inside of you. This is not a place.
It's not?
No, it's not. According to that verse. According to that verse, bro. Matter of fact, Deuteronomy 16 verse 16.
One thing I'm trying to say to you, brother, is y'all reading, you bouncing around reading.
No, I'm going off what you're saying. Every verse you're getting is predicated off the answers you've given.
Hey, do you need a Bible?
Do I read a Bible?
No, do you need a Bible?
No, I don't need a Bible.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 5 verse 24, and of all the lands of the whole world,
all the lands, these are places of the whole world.
Thou hast chosen thee one pit.
One pit.
One pit.
What is that pit?
Person, people. I've chosen 70 lands. I've chosen one. 70 guys. I've chosen one people.
No. He said all the lands. You chose lands out of all these lands. No. You said that the pit. You said the pit is inside you. He says out of all these lands, you chose one of them. That's a land. It's not inside you. It's the land.
That's 2 Ezra 5 and 24.
So you answer my question.
And of all the lands of the whole world, thou hast chosen thee one pit, and of all the flowers thereof one lily.
And he brought his people here. And he brought his people to the pit. We here.
So hold on. So if we've always been here, how did he bring us here?
We're all over the world, brother. What you mean?
Come on, man. I'm not
saying. I don't know what y'all don't understand. Y'all think y'all the only niggas around?
No.
Y'all think y'all the only Drudites around?
No.
Yahudas? Y'all think y'all the only
Banyamyan. I'm a Judite.
I'm a Benjamite.
Yes, go ahead.
You're a Benjamite.
What's that? Okay, forget that, right? Forget that. Oh, I got one. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64.
Judah the only tribe scattered.
Sorry?
Judah was the only tribe scattered.
No, all the tribes are scattered.
Okay. Scattered where? Scattered where?
All over the earth.
Okay.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth, even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood
Where they
and
gonna serve
stone.
other gods at? All over the earth, right?
All over the earth.
That's why I'm gonna put you in captivity in these ships to go to this land as a stranger, right?
Wait.
So there's still people here.
If he did that, where was he at?
Listen to me, brother. The same shit they was doing over there, all that idol worship shit, the niggas over here was doing the same shit. That's why they identical.
That's not what I'm asking.
I know, but you asking me a question. You ain't asking.
No. I'm showing you. I'm trying to show you in a way that I'm trying to show you that what you're saying doesn't make sense predicated off what you're saying. When you're saying that we've always been here.
Maybe I'm saying it.
You said we've always been here, but then you'll say that you put us on ships over there to bring us over here.
No, I said that we were on ships because we were disobedient.
I know. If we was on ships, that means we were transported somewhere.
And I said, you said he chose one pit, right?
Yeah, that one place.
From the disobedience, we got to go to that pit. Do our time, right?
No. That one pit is him choosing the land of Israel. Right. Choosing us.
So you saying there's a land of Israel?
Yes. Jerusalem.
The one over there?
No, not the one over there.
So we're the land of Israel.
Give me Genesis 15, verse 18, please.
The land of Israel is wherever we are, brother.
No,
it's
not. No, it's
Israel
not.
is in you.
No, it's not. It's what's the land of the north?
That's why you think you're saved.
The land of the north is America. Where's the land of the north? North, tell me.
I'm super confused now.
Whoa.
I know y'all supposed to be.
The thing is this. Wait. Bro. Okay, guys.
Where's the land of the north?
We're gonna get there.
Can you just tell me?
No, we're gonna get in the Bible.
Because I don't have time. I don't have time.
We're not gonna read every scripture.
I'm just saying.
Get Genesis. No, we got it. Genesis 15. Genesis 15. And then you got the land of the north. Okay, you said the land of the north is America, right?
I don't know where the land of the north is. Let me just say that for the record.
Jeremiah 3 and 18. In those days the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel, and they shall come together out of the land of the north.
That's salvation. They're going to come out of the land of the north. Originally said the land of the north is America.
Again, your definition of out is different than mine. Your definition of out is a physical movement.
What is that out then?
Out means that mentally you're different. You be bifurcated.
Let's see.
It says, I'll come together out of the land of the north to the land.
Wait, no. Read that whole verse again. Let's see if it's talking about a spiritual thing or a physical thing.
Jeremiah 3 and 18. In those days, the house of Israel, the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel.
Both nations come out together.
And they shall come together out,
right? Because he says it's a spiritual thing. Let's see if this is a spiritual thing or a physical thing.
Of the land of the north.
What of the north?
Out of the land of the north.
They're going to come out of the land of the north.
Right.
So that means they're not in their land.
But where you going? When you going?
Oh, when are we going?
Yeah, how and where and what time?
We're going when the Lord.
We already said what time we going. So what time is that? Do y'all know this? We're in the time right now. I'm gonna think y'all going.
No, hell. Give me Revelation 7.
There we go.
What are you doing?
I still ain't went to Hebrews 2nd chapter.
You want to know that, bro? We got to deal with something before we get there. 7 and verse.
Revelation 7.
Verse
4. It says, and I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were.
Oh no. 2.
Revelation 7 and 2. You on 2. Okay. It says, Revelation 7 and 2 says, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth.
Hurt the earth is going into the judgment that's going to happen.
And the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither hurt the sea.
Don't bring it. Don't let the judgments go forth until what?
Nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in the forehead.
When the servants,
we already did that.
No, we haven't.
Right now,
we haven't read that.
It's already been done.
No, it hasn't. Okay. And the reason it hasn't because the judgment hasn't happened.
We ain't under judgment now. What you mean?
No, the judgment is going to be the fire that's going to happen to Babylon.
Doesn't judgment go?
No.
Keep going, right?
No, not this judgment. No.
It's just going.
No, because
how y'all gonna say how God gonna judge people?
Because it tells you that. It talks about it tells you about arrows flying from one end to the earth all the way to the other.
What you just read.
It talks about a fire, a fuel of war.
That's cool.
All that hasn't happened yet. World War III has not happened yet. Missiles has not happened yet.
How you know that?
Because we're standing in America right now.
Hey, how y'all know y'all Israelites, right? So we under the covenant. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you.
Zechariah 13.
Bring it out.
Zechariah 13. Zechariah 13.
When he said in Revelation 7, did he just say, I seen an angel coming out the east?
No,
did he just say that?
4 corners.
Hold on, did he just say, I seen an angel coming out the east? Y'all heard him say that, right? So that means that you in the west.
This is Revelation 7, verse 2. It says, I'm starting at verse 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners.
4 corners, north, east, south, west.
4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth.
The judgments.
That the wind should not blow on the earth.
Did you say an angel came out the east?
Read it again.
Revelation 7 and 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels.
4 angels, 4 of them.
Standing on the 4 corners of the earth.
4 corners of the earth, north, east, south,
an
west.
angel came out the east? What book was you reading?
We read into it. I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God.
Having the seal of the living God to do what?
And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels.
The 4 angels who are on the north, east, south, west,
to whom it was given to hurt the earth
and the judgment
and the sea.
That's God doing His work. That
let's see. Let's see.
It's saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their forehead.
So it has something to do with us because it's talking about the sealing. No, keep going.
And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
So it does have something to do with us.
Hold on, don't twist my context. Don't twist my context, all right? Because what I'm talking about ain't nothing that you talking about. So what I'm talking about is this. Why are we here, and where you think we going?
We're going to...
Hold on, excuse me, let me finish now, please, sir.
You stop talking.
I'm not done, no.
I'm just saying you stop talking. Okay, go ahead.
I'm just saying, like...
That's like a period, bro. Go ahead.
But anyway, what I'm saying is that, overall, brother, that we talking about this old stuff, we talking about what's going on right now, and the covenant that God got with us is happening regardless of whether we recognize it or not, happening right now. And just because you love God, that don't mean that his judgment ain't already happened. You protect it because you love God. So we need to talk about how we gonna form now and move forward into kingdom, right?
Watch this, right? Because you said the judgments have already happened.
I'm saying it's not done, but they're happening.
Like which ones?
COVID-19.
Can you show me that problem? Can you show me that problem?
It's a plague. Listen. I'm not here to. I'm not a scholar. I'm very sturdy.
I'm saying this, right? Can you say COVID-19, right? Can you show me that? Can you show me that, like, as like, oh, this plague is going to be a sickness of COVID-19?
You know I can't show you nothing about COVID-19.
Then why are you?
But I'm telling you, that's a plague. Is it not?
Is it?
Can you substantiate it? Does the world think it's a plague?
Go ahead.
So y'all, hold on.
That's what I'm trying to say.
What's the point behind COVID-19?
It's an agenda behind all that. All right, so that shit ain't got nothing to do with us.
Go ahead.
That shit don't have nothing to do with us. All the shit that we see happen, all the shit that happened, it was for this time. It was for us to recognize that and move forward. Move forward. That's what happened. That's what happened. That's not what our future is. But if we continue to dwell on that instead of building up forward.
Dwell on what?
The bullshit that happened.
So you tell us to forget about the slavery.
I ain't saying forget about it. I said remember that. But move forward.
What is moving forward? How do you move forward from that?
Hebrews the 2nd chapter.
Read Hebrews 2nd chapter.
And read the whole book of Hebrews.
We ain't read the whole book of Hebrews out here. What do you want?
I'm talking about go home and read it.
I mean, I've read the book of Hebrews. What chapter 2? What chapter 2? Please, bro.
Read the book of Hebrews, read Galatians 4 and 10, read Galatians 3 and 16.
I'm telling you,
Hebrews 2. Go read it at home.
No, Hebrews 2. Let's see. Hebrews 2. What in Hebrews 2?
So can nothing happen to Israelites?
I want to
If
see
you're disobedient to the Father, if you're disobedient to the Father, you out here faking.
So you keep the law?
Excuse me?
Keep the law?
Absolutely, I keep the principles.
Yes. Wait.
I keep the principles of the Lord.
What's that? What's that?
Love.
What's love?
Love.
What's love?
I'm what?
No. What's love?
You remind me of a brother.
Yeah. What's love?
Love is what I'm giving y'all right now.
2 John 6. Let's see. 2 John 6. Let's see.
Read Hebrews the 2nd chapter. What happened to that?
We got it. We all got it, but no.
Let me out here telling y'all niggas, man, let's go.
No, 2 John, please hurry.
That's love,
please hurry. 2 John 6. 2 John 6. 2 John 6. You say you do hold love. 2 John 6.
This is the book of 2 John, chapter 1, verse 6. And this is love.
And
this is love. That we walk after his commandments.
You say you're walking in love, but you're not walking after the commandments, brother.
What makes you think that?
Where's your fringes at?
Fringes? I'm under grace, huh? I gotta wear no fringes.
Ain't no need for prayer.
Right. What you mean that is saved?
So, hold on. Wait. So you don't have to keep the law no more.
I did not say that. I never said
so,
that.
So do we have to keep the law?
Absolutely.
This is the law.
To wear fringes?
Yes.
That's the Levitical law.
No, that's not the Levitical law. That's no.
You get that from the book of Leviticus?
No, that's from Numbers.
Numbers, whatever.
Numbers 15.
I don't need the book, brother. I got one. Sarcasm don't get no play with me. So sarcasm.
The Bible don't get no play with you.
I'm talking about the sarcasm. I'm telling y'all something serious, whether you can hear it or not.
I mean, it's not what you can hear. It's not that you can hear it or not. I'm saying you come with this. You under grace that you don't have to keep the law. That's not what the Bible said.
I never said I don't have to keep that.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. You said you are under grace, right?
I said I'm not under the Levitical law.
That's not what I asked you. I said, did you say, are you under grace?
I am.
Now, when you are under grace, can you break the law?
Absolutely not.
So if this is in the law, right, that means you have to keep it, right?
If you're under grace, you're under the order of Melchizedek, which is a higher order than the Levitical order.
What verse says that? What verse says that?
Read the book.
Where?
The book of Hebrews.
Where?
The whole book.
I'm gonna read the whole book.
You should. You should be happy to read the whole book.
I'm talking about the verse to say what you're saying. Where is that?
Hebrews the 2nd chapter.
Where?
Hebrews. It might be said.
Well, I'm asking where in Hebrews.
I just told you.
He really wants
the second chapter. What you mean?
First of all, I don't got much. No, it's too much talking, bro. It's too much talking. Go back to Romans 6. Romans 6.
I still ain't read that.
Go ahead. Book of Romans 6. I'll go in Hebrews if you tell me where you want to go. I'm not gonna.
I told you the second chapter.
Where? In the second chapter.
Start at the first verse.
So you want to supposed to read? Just read.
I just read 15 verses. Y'all can't read a chapter.
Let's read it. Give me Hebrews 2. Give me Hebrews 2. Give me Hebrews 2. I want to hear this. I would love to hear this.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 2, and verse 1. Therefore, we ought to give the more earnest heed to the things which we have heard, lest any time we should let them slip. For in the word spoken by angels was steadfast, and every transgression and disobedience receive a just recompense of reward.
Is any of that what you're talking about?
Don't it say it's on point, eh?
No, where? What did you say? What you saying?
What you talking about? I said that this is. Y'all understand? Let me break this down real quick. I'm gonna end this right quick. I'm gonna end this and I'm gonna let y'all have the rest of y'all turn. I'm gonna take over y'all shit. What I said is this: that we are under the order of Melchizedek. You choose to be or not.
What is that? No, hold on. What is that, bro? What is that? What is the order? No, I'm asking you a question. You say you walk in it.
Who blessed Abraham?
That's not what I'm asking.
That's what it is.
No, I'm asking you to explain. I'm asking you to say. You say you walk in the order of Melchizedek. What is that?
The Bible will explain it in detail.
Oh, what is it?
I'm telling you.
I'm saying, hold on. If you walk in it, you can talk. Like I say, I walk in the law of God. I can show you what that is. Can you show me what the walking in the order of Melchizedek is?
Faith.
Faith alone.
Yes.
Faith alone, right?
Faith alone.
James chapter 2. James chapter 2.
So who is James, bro? James is
Christ's brother. Christ's brother.
We talking about Christ, though.
Christ's brother.
We talking about what Christ said.
Christ's brother, right?
Excuse me, before y'all start, brother. Because y'all going on and on. Y'all got a show to do, and I ain't got time. I'm saying y'all doing y'all thing.
Let's read this. No, let's read this. You said faith alone.
No, I'm gonna let y'all have it because y'all ain't.
No. We can't run from this verse. You're not running from this verse. Give me James 2.
God, the book of James, chapter 2, and I'm starting verse 21. Was not Abraham our father justified by works? When he had offered,
justified by works.
when he had offered,
in the order of Melchizedek, right?
when he had offered Isaac his son upon the altar, seest thou how faith wrought with his works,
keeping the commandments,
and by works was faith made perfect.
Faith was made what?
Perfect.
By what?
God, verse 23. And the scripture was fulfilled which said, Abraham believeth God, and was imputed unto him for righteousness, and he was called the friend of the Most High.
Because of what?
Ye see then how that by works, by work, the law, a man is justified, and not by faith only.
You said faith only.
Okay,
so you got to keep the law.
That's cool. That's the truth.
That's the truth of the Bible.
Just so y'all know, I know the truth. What I'm trying to tell y'all is this.
Then why you don't?
That's a Levitical order.
This ain't a Levitical order.
Bro, you know what
the Levitical order is?
Matter of fact, I got the cut. Nehemiah 8. Let's see.
Who the order go to?
No, let's see.
Excuse me, brother. Let me say what I got to say.
We got to see.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 8, verse 8.
Let's see what's the Levitical order. What's the law of God? Go ahead.
So they read in the book of the law of God distinctly.
The law of what?
The law of God.
This the fringe is the what?
So they read in the book of the law of God distinctly.
They read in the book of the law of God distinctively. What is that? Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Deuteronomy, Numbers. That's the law of God. To Israel.
It went to
Israel. It went to Israel.
Levites.
It went to Israel. All of Israel.
Levites are not a part of Israel. They're set aside.
The Levites aren't Israelites.
The Levites are set aside. They're a priesthood.
I'm not an Israelite. Well, you're not an Israelite. Wow. You out, man.
Levites are a priesthood. That's a priesthood. All the Israelites give everything to the Levitical order.
It's 12 Wait, did it descend from Israel, though?
I'm sorry?
Do they descend from Israel?
Yes, they do.
Brother, wait, no, hold on. With that, I'm gonna say first, call on y'all. I'll say y'all and Shire say Shalom. Shalom. Sounds like a war, bro. I'm sorry.
Ye are the chosen of the one Yahweh, and he has given his laws to us. Now everything belongs to us.
Shalom, what's going on? It's your brother Chief Priest Alazar, aka the Guerrilla Hebrew, and I'm just letting y'all know I just dropped my official clothing line, Urban Guerrilla. Go to urbangorilla.com right now to check us out, man, and pick something up. There's URBNGRLA.com. We got all kind of items for men, women, children, even infants, as well as fragrance oil, smell goods. You can also check out Hebrew Israelite Clothing Co., another SICARRI business, on Instagram and Facebook. And as always, you can hit up DeaconSICARRI.com to get your plug on the scarves, the music, and the children's Bibles. Thanks for your time. All praise to the Most High. Kwam Yasharallah. Shalom.